Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I've been working on this journal, bits and pieces, here and there. Not any, place in specifically. Just, opening it up and trying to work some on front and back. And what I realized was I needed some more pockets. Now, pockets are, they can be part of that we just fold up, like that one was. This is a corner pocket here. Let's see where else. We got a little tuck spot there, flip out here. And I took a envelope and made a pocket out of it. I want to hold my place here, so I'll stick something in there right quick. This was an envelope that I just decoupaged the inside. I've got a pocket there, and the other pocket is the other end of the envelope. Well, if I can get it up. I know I didn't glue it because I just had something sticking in it. Yep, there we go. So, pockets are different shapes, different sizes, depending on what you want to put in. And this one is just a simple piece of cardstock that we've glued 3 sides to. And in most cases, this is fine. But, as you work into things, it gets like this one here. This, I used an envelope. And I simply had the top where it was open. There's my pocket, and glued it down. That's a very simple way to make an envelope, or to make a pocket. Another one is the little library card pockets. I think I got these quite a while ago off of Etsy. Yeah. And they're fine, and they come with the peel off. You just peel them off and stick them on and decorate them as you see fit. But what do we do when we have something thicker we want to put in a pocket? A nice little journal. If we stick it in a regular pocket, it could pull on those sides, and I'm not sure you can see, but it bulks it out. And at some point, this pocket could come off. I'm not saying it will, but it could. Another thing we could insert, all those little scraps we have laying around. I simply cut one. I had one long piece. I simply put little pages in there, folded over, stapled it, and now that tucks in there. And that can go in there. We could get ephemera that's it's folded, or it's really thick cardstock. And we don't want to put it into a pocket that could come off. So how do we remedy that? Well, I learned this trick from Genevieve over at Genevieve Designs on the way she's done pockets with her templates. So I'm going to give credit where credit's due, because I think the woman's simply awesome in what she does. So I'm just going to eyeball this where I want it to go, or how big I want it, and make sure I got it straight. Well, the top's not straight, but let's tear that part off there. Now, what I do like to do, I do like to pull out at this point a little scoring mat, and what I'm going to do on 3 sides is I'm going to score it a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. And I know mine wiggles and buckles, but that's okay. I'll fold these in. Now on the corners where we see here where it's going to be, tell you what, make it easier for you to see. what I'm talking about. Let's just ink these edges right quick. That way you can see where my score lines are and what I'm trying to, one little cross up there. And you see how we've got this corner here? We're going to notch that out. And I'm simply going to cut not quite a 45-degree angle, but just a little farther over than where that line is. Now, I'm also going to trim these down some because I don't want them showing over the edges. So see, when I fold that back, you're not going to see that corner there. Now, get rid of my little bits of trash here. No, I'm not hanging on to those. Now, you can either glue this in or tape it. And on something like this, I prefer to tape. So, I'll pull this out. Where's my... Alright, there he is. Find my jack here. Now, where I'm going to tape is as close to the edge as possible. I don't know why I'm grabbing my scissors. That's not going to cut it where I need it. See, with this, I can slide it right up to the edge and pull. Come down here, and right on that edge, not going over it, but right up to it. And I'm going to do this side. And then one more. And I'm turning my pocket so that the side will be like, you know, where it's already trimmed at an angle. Because that will save me some tape. Not a whole lot, you think, but when you do quite a few of these, every little bit helps. And that double-sided sticky tape's been getting expensive lately. Now, I'm going to burnish this down. Now, when I put this in, I'm going to fold the sides first and then the bottom up. Because that way, that will keep whatever's going in here. If you put it along the side, let me find something right quick to show you what I'm talking about. When you put something in, it'll slide in and it won't get caught underneath this bottom flap. So, now, partially remove my tape. I'm going to take the side up a little bit. And just crease that there. Do the same on this side. Pull that up a little bit. Run the crease there. And I'm going to totally take off this bottom. Well, maybe not. Let's do one side on the bottom. Now, I'm going to fold both of these down. And then bring this bottom, in fact I didn't even have to take the tape off the bottom, fold that up, and what that's going to do is that tape's going to hold on to there. But when we put it in, because we brought our tape all the way to the edge, there's still tape there. So, peel this up and off, and do the same here. Now sometimes, depending on what you're sticking it to, tape may not always want to stay secure. So what I do, because I put the tape here, this whole edge here has nothing on it. So I'm going to come in with just a little bit of glue right down across the edges. And all that's going to do is give us a little more adhering power. Because when you put something a bit stronger in here, or a bit thicker, it's going to want to pull up. But this way it'll help it stay down. Now, bring back my journal here. And what I want to do is when I hold this, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm holding it so that it's that way. So I've got like maybe you can see it better that way. and then putting it in place. Oops, that went over the edge. Over the edge. No, 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 no. Oh well, I'll stick something on the other side. See, things like that happen, but we can work with that. So now, just keep it pressed so that that glue has a moment or two to adhere. And now what I've got is a pocket that has a little bit more room to it. And yeah, my pocket's crooked, but, you know, that's the joy of it. Alright, now you see I did come over this way a little bit too much. That's not a problem. We'll simply put something down the side there. Let's see, what have I got in here that I can use? Pull it out here. Let's see what we've got. May not have anything in here yet long enough for that. No. I was hoping I had a bit longer piece of lace trim. How would that look on the other side? I may do that. Just a little bob of lace there. Just enough on the edge to secure that. Now, with lace, I recommend you do not use a water glue unless that's all you have, but preferably a silicone-based glue. Now I did go a little towards that edge there, and that's okay because I'm going to position this where it's going to cover up my boo-boo and still stick to that pocket. So I've got glue on this side where it's overhanging and there. And it only sticks out a little bit and you really can't tell it. Put that on there. So now if I want to put something thicker in there, and because of the way we did that, if I take like one side and just hold it on that edge, it's going to go all the way down to this bottom here and not get caught on that back part. And that's another way we can do pockets where you need, you know, you're going to have something bulky in there. I mean, it could actually hold that one and that one, and I don't have to worry about it tearing off. So I'm not put it in there yet. I want that glue to completely dry, and then as I'm working, if I have these in there now, it's going to create more bulk. And right now it's still lying flat, which is a good thing. And what I've been trying to do is work on the back sides, the end pieces, because that way if I get these done, it'll be more apt to lay flatter towards the center. So what I've done, I've still got the pocket here that all I did was fold this page up and just glue it down here, and that's that one pocket there. See, do I have anything? I've got this one that I do want to put in as a pocket, and I'll glue that around the edges. I'm not decided if that's the paper I want to use, but I've just got it stuck in there. And the envelope I showed you, and all I did was inked around the edges and put a little bit of decorations on it. There was a piece of book, some washi tape, a vellum sticker. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, sometimes these vellum stickers are hard to get off. You've seen me struggle with them. And I've been, see if I can get my piece of tape here. I've been trying, like I do with paper stickers, putting the tape on the back. Well, this tape will stick to this, but it'll pull off very cleanly. So if you stick it to the front and pull up, now it's not going to do it for me. See how easy that came off? And now when I need to remove the tape, because it's vellum, it comes off nice and clean. So another little tip for you, if you like me, love using vellum stickers, but have trouble getting the back off. And that's what that one is. there was just a little, well, I can't get my fingers under the paper now. There's just a little snippet with bits and pieces of lace that probably should have been thrown away, but I didn't. I just glued them all together. It looks kind of neat there. I still have a lot of work to do in this one, though. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, like day after tomorrow, I will probably put this aside because I have 5 other ones. I have 3 memory albums for Christmas and 2 like activity journals for 2 of my little granddaughters. So, and this one here was just, this pocket was just a piece of page that I torn off and I glued around. So that made a pocket. This one I showed in I think the last video. It was the backing of the butterflies that I got, and I mean it already had the notch in it. So I've got that as a pocket. Yeah, so working little by little. And I am so glad that you joined me today. If you like what you see here, hit give me the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks and crafty little doodads, and I will see you later. Bye guys.